Hi dear students, this is your next English lesson from Textbook Art. If you are a grade 7 student, you are welcome to join me in exploring social networking. You are supposed to learn or practice some IT-related words. You can also find out some issues about indefinite pronouns, just as everyone, no one, so on, etc. And you can also acquire new language for giving advice. Okay. Let's start with some reading exercise. As far as you can see, the title of our passage is very suggestive. Think before you act online. Sometimes what we post on our favorite social networks can have consequences we didn't expect. One weekend, 20-year-old James Miller posted on his Facebook page that his job was so boring. When he got to work on Monday, his boss told him to clear his desk and get out. He gave him a letter too. It said, "After reading your comments on Facebook about our company, we understand you are not happy with your work. We think it is better for you to look for something that you will find more interesting." A few years ago, a girl's birthday party turned into a nightmare. 15-year-old Kathy posted an invitation to her birthday party online. She posted her address too. When her parents got back from the cinema that evening, they couldn't believe their eyes. There were 500 people at the party, and some of them were smashing windows, breaking potted plants, and making a total mess of the house. Most teens think everything about social media, and that things like this could never happen to them. A study shows that last year alone, more than 3 million young people worldwide got into trouble because of their online activities. Okay, and now let's explore the text. You can easily notice that I've colored some of the words red. Yes, you're right, the basic word is post, a very common IT-related word used in social networking. Another reason I colored it red is because it is used to express some actions that are not really advised to be taken when you are using Facebook, Twitter, or even Messenger pages. Mike Miller posted something about the company where he had been employed, so he was immediately fired. A girl posted her address, and 500 people plunged into her house and made a total mess of it. These can be only two of the consequences if you act without thinking. Could you give us some advice regarding these two paragraphs? Yes. You should never post anything about your job, your company, or your school, your family, and your friends. And also, you had better not post your address on social media platforms. You should take care about your and your family's personal information. And now let's see some tips for you to be followed. However, none of them can guarantee 100% online security. The first rule is share with care. In Hungarian translation, óvatosan a megosztással. Not everyone will like what you write on Facebook or Twitter. Think before you post something. You can never completely control who sees your profile, your texts, your pictures, or your videos. Before clicking post, everyone should ask themselves, how will I feel if my family or teachers see this? As you can see, the social networking related words are colored green. Profile, text, pictures, videos, clicking, and also the word post. The second rule tells us to be polite when you write. In Hungarian translation, légy udvarias írásos üzenetküldésed során. Imagine someone is unfriendly in real life. You don't like it, right? Well, the same is true of online communication. Politeness matters, and anyone can be polite. No one likes it when you shout in your messages. Don't use all capitals. So, remember, don't shout in your messages. Don't be rude, unpolite. Do not use capital letters, as they suggest unpoliteness. The third rule to be followed is protect and respect. In Hungarian translation, óvd és tartsd tiszteletben. Don't share your passwords with anyone. Don't post your home or email address online. Beware of cyberbullying. Don't forward rumors about other people and don't say negative things about them. If you get messages like that or see them online, talk to an adult you know. What to protect? Your passwords, your email addresses. You have to beware of cyberbullying, that in Hungarian words is internetes zaklatás. And don't forward rumors. Rumors in Hungarian translation, szóbeszéd, híresztelés. And now we are able to give some advice in respect of responsible online behavior, aren't we? I'm sure of that. If you read the statements below, you can easily give some advice to your peers using do and don't. You can also easily notice that I have colored do's red and don'ts blue. Let's start. Is it okay to say bad things about other people online? No. Don't say bad things about other people online. Is it okay to talk to your teacher or another adult if you get bullied on social media? Yes. Do talk to your teacher or another adult if you get bullied on social media. Is it okay to think carefully before you write a post about yourself or other people? Yes. Do think carefully before you write a post about yourself or other people. Is it okay to write a post about someone when you are angry with them? No, you're right. Don't write a post about someone when you are angry with them. Is it okay to write posts containing personal information about your family? Nope. Don't write posts containing personal information about your family. Is it okay to think before you post a photo of yourself or someone else? Yes. Do think before you post a photo of yourself or someone else. So be responsible, be safe, be smart, behave. And next we have to talk about the grammar background of previous slides. We could see some of the consequences of acting without thinking. Therefore, we must learn how to give advice to those who may need it. We use modals and semi-modals for giving advice in English. Here are the rules for using them in different contexts. Should, had better, and ought to are used to give advice or to give information. Should and ought to mean more or less the same, but we usually don't use ought to in questions and negative statements. The meaning of had better is often a little stronger. The speaker wants to say that there are positive or negative consequences if you ignore the advice. And now let's have some practice. Read the questions and then match them to the correct answers. Let's see. First question. I've broken my friend's MP3 player. What should I do? The answer is F. You'd better say sorry the next time you meet your friend. Number 2. I didn't do the test very well. What should I do? The answer is D. You ought to go back and study everything again. Number 3. I'd like to go climbing, but I've never done it before. What should I do? The answer is E. You'd better get some training. It can be dangerous. Number 4. I'm hungry. Should I eat some chocolate? The answer is A. You shouldn't eat it. Fruit is healthier. Number 5. I'm angry with my brother. He said something I didn't like. What should I do? The answer is B. You should tell him. It's the best to be honest with him. And number 6. This sweater my sister gave me looks terrible. I don't like it at all. What should I do? The answer is C. You'd better not return it to the shop. That would really hurt her feelings. And here are some definitions of indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns are those referring to one or more unspecified objects, beings, or places. They are called indefinite simply because they do not indicate the exact object, being, or place to which they refer. Indefinite pronouns include partitives, such as any, anybody, anyone, either, neither, nobody, no, someone, and some. They also include universals such as every, all, both, and each. Finally, they include quantifiers including any, some, several, enough, many, and much. Many indefinite pronouns can also function as determiners. There are just two important rules for using indefinite pronouns correctly. Remember these and you will find that writing comes easier for you. The first rule: indefinite pronouns like collective nouns can be singular or plural, depending on how they are used in a sentence. And the second rule: indefinite pronouns, singular indefinite pronouns take a singular verb, plural indefinite pronouns take a plural verb. These two conversations are examples for indefinite pronouns. Conversation 1. Todd: do you want something to eat? Katie: I want something, but not just anything. Todd: what are you in the mood for? Katie: I'm in the mood for something spicy. Todd: what about spicy Thai soup? Katie: that sounds great, but you know what? Anything is fine. In Hungarian translation. Szeretnél valamit enni? Szeretnék valamit, de nem mindegy, hogy mit. Mihez lenne kedved? Hát azt hiszem, valami csípőshez volna kedvem. Mit szólnál egy tájleveshez, egy csípős tájleveshez? Remekül hangzik, de tudod mit? Jöhet bármi. Conversation 2. Did you go anywhere this weekend? Nowhere special, just the mall. Did you buy anything? No, I had no money. Did you see anyone there? No, I didn't see anyone. In Hungarian translation. Voltál valahol ezen a hétvégén? Semmi különleges, csak a mallban. Vásároltál valamit? Nem, nem volt pénzem. Találkoztál valakivel? Nem, nem találkoztam senkivel. And finally, let's have some grammar practice. Choose the correct alternative to fill in the blanks. I don't want to drink. I'm not thirsty. We have to choose from something, none, nowhere, anything, or nothing. Let's see. The good answer is, I don't want anything to drink. I'm not thirsty. 2. The bus was completely empty. There was on it. The good answer is there was nobody on it. Where did you go for your holidays? The answer: nowhere. I stayed at home. 4. I went to the shops but I didn't buy. The answer: anything. And 5. What did you buy? I couldn't find anything I wanted. The answer is nothing. I couldn't find anything I wanted. Exercise 2. Choose the option that correctly completes the sentences below. 1. My parents caught fish, so we had to eat potatoes. The answer: my parents caught no fish, so we had to eat potatoes. 2. She hasn't eaten biscuits yet. The answer: she hasn't eaten any biscuits yet. 3. Helen bought 2 books and I bought 2. The answer: Helen bought 2 books and I bought some too. 4. The 3 of them were invited, but came. The answer: the 3 of them were invited, but none came. And 5. Would you like orange juice? The answer: would you like some orange juice? I really hope you enjoyed being with me. See you next time. Thank you for your attention.